The snake woman writhes in labor on cracked ground. From afar, a fierce hunter, with a shotgun rushes over with a girl chasing behind. Spotting enemies, the snake woman panics, dragging herself away to protect her child. From a distance, hunters see her and point to target. Then furiously rush down the slope, chasing Dondap, making her look back in terror and hopeless desperation, with no escape. The cruel hunters heavily cross the hilltop, then crazily leap over large rocks to continue their brutal chase. The pregnant snake woman tightly holds her big belly in pain, and uses all her remaining strength to slither rapidly down the mountain trail. The fierce predators constantly pursue right behind, through dense bushes, refusing to give up. Her massive snake body has to dart past large boulders and thickets to look for a way to survive this breathless and Dondap hunt. The hunters with guns in hand continue searching fiercely through the dense bushes on the hill. The snake woman hides alone under low leaves, constantly looking around in deep fear. The dark gun barrels of the enemies keep pointing at the thickets right next to her, making the escape atmosphere become extremely tense and dangerous. She can only remain silent, praying that the wicked men will not find her hiding spot. Suddenly sees a pair of legs approaching, and looks up in panic. Seeing the white dress girl also coming to hide in the same spot, she watches her closely. At this time, the cruel hunters are still carrying guns, searching fiercely on the hillside right past the bushes. The white dress girl quickly sits low down and puts a finger to her lips, signaling the snake woman to remain completely silent so the hunters cannot discover the hiding spot of both people. The white dress girl anxiously looks around from inside the bushes. Right above them, the hunters with guns are still searching fiercely. The snake woman and the girl terrifically press close together, holding their breath to wait. Luckily, the wicked men do not notice anything, then walk away over the grassy hilltop. Seeing the enemies completely gone, the girl dares to stick her head out of the bushes, looking after them to check the situation. After the hunters disappear, both feel relieved. The white dress girl helps the snake woman to rest by a large boulder, then walks alone to the lakeside using leaves to fetch water. The exhausted snake woman hurriedly takes the fresh water, drinking eagerly. Seeing her in pain, the girl gently supports her head to rest on her shoulder. The two sit together by the boulder, looking at the distant mountains, worrying about the dangerous journey ahead. The snake woman writhes in pain, holding her belly. The white dress girl suddenly notices hunters with guns returning to surround them. She stands up to confront the woman in the hunting group. The two sides argue back and forth tensely. At the same time, a mysterious black dress ghost woman sits on a distant boulder, quietly watching. The helpless snake woman lies behind, looking up in tears. The black dress ghost woman shows a mysterious smile from afar. Two impatient hunters immediately raise their guns to shoot the target. The white dress girl bravely spreads her arms to shield and directly confront them for protection. Behind her, the snake woman writhes in pain, holding her belly and crying helplessly. The white dress girl constantly talks loudly, trying to stop the cruel guns of the fierce hunters. The snake woman cries in despair. Two hunters pull their triggers, shooting her tail and causing heavy bleeding. Right after that, a young man in a white shirt and sunglasses carrying a sickle unexpectedly appears. The snake woman trembles and screams in panic. The hunting group startle and turn around. His serious face makes the hunting girl worried, while the snake woman can only look in shock. The young man coldly faces the guns. The ghost woman watches quietly from afar. The hunting girl loudly scolds him, then grabs the sickle to chop hard into the snake woman's tail. The deep wound causes blood to spray directly onto her face. The snake woman screams in pain and vomits blood. The kind white dress girl helplessly sheds tears. Finally, the hunting girl looks at the snake woman with fear and hatred. The hunting girl swings the sickle again, to strike a fatal blow into the snake woman's tail. The snake woman looks straight at her enemy, and vomits blood before collapsing by the boulder. The young man takes off his sunglasses, looking full of anger. The kind white dress girl cries heavily with tears. Finally, two hunters with guns step up to stand behind tensely. The newly arrived man angrily talks loudly. The bloody girl looks confusedly at the sickle. The snake woman holds her belly, crying in fear. The man in red questions why they injured her, when the order was only to capture. The girl and two gunmen fearfully leave. The two men rush out to chase them away. The young man swings the sickle fiercely to block them. The white dress girl looks with hatred, while the hunting girl and the man in red argue fiercely. The snake woman cries heavily in deep pain. The two hunters raise their guns, aiming to threaten the two newly arrived men. The brave young man swings his sickle high to help overwhelm them. After the threat, the bloody girl and her gang fearfully turn around to flee into the bushes. From afar, the ghost woman still quietly watches with mysterious eyes. What will happen to the snake woman and her baby? Stay tuned for the next part.